Right then, I'm at Shalkah Dam and I got my thoughts, which I'll let you know shortly. I'll just show you this big notice board here, hiking safety tips and rules. Now, Shalkah falls under Ras Al Khaimah, the Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah, and generally when they do things really, really well, which kind of flies in the face of what my initial opinions were, why I've lived in this area now for 5 years and never done one of their hiking trails. But there's a nice sign here: plan your routes, get home safely, wear appropriate clothing, do not litter, stay on the official trail, all sensible stuff, stay hydrated, no drones, stay away from all private lands, farms and wildlife, etc, etc. And there are fines of not less than 10,000 dirhams which will be imposed on violators. Please, I'd like to know how many you've actually imposed the fine upon. But so let me put this on my face here. I'm in the car park. As you can see, there's one vehicle, and that's the English Explorer. There's a sort of heritage coffee shop here, Arabic traditional foods. Nobody here, I don't think. In fact, it's not even open, so even if there were. Now, the reason I spent 5 years in the UAE and never come to Shalkah is because I had my preconceived idea about this. I've been mountain biking in Shalkah, and there's some brilliant mountain biking, but it's kind of just been made by the local mountain bikers. I do now know that Ras Al Khaimah are developing mountain bike trails, so I'll certainly go and have a look at those at some point. The town or the village of Shalkah, I wouldn't like to be too disrespectful, but when you drive through the town or the village of Shalkah, you'll know straight away what I mean. I won't give my opinion on it. You'll see for yourself. So from that point of view, it's not the most inviting. But now, being committed to making all these films, and I've made quite a few of them already now, I'm kind of exploring places I haven't ordinarily been. And so I've been forced to come to Shalkah Dam. Driving through that village or town, which I just mentioned, that is not the most inviting. I have to go mountain biking there, where it's all kind of in spite of the Emirates, Ras Al Khaimah. But as soon as you get here, it's absolutely wonderful. It's not at all, I promise you, it's not at all what I thought it was like. I shouldn't be surprised, because I've been to Ras Al Khaimah, I've been to the giant zip line, I've been up Jebel Jais, and that's all absolutely fantastic, world-class facilities. So I'm not in the slightest bit surprised. There are toilets, significant amounts of car parking, although the car park, which you can sort of see over my shoulder here, I couldn't drive down here, I had to park in the bottom car park. Big children's play area. As I say, a coffee shop there. It wouldn't surprise me if there were more sort of coffee outlets. There are, if I put this over my shoulder, you'll get the idea again. Barbecue pits up here, lots of it. There were on the car park down there, there were sort of designated camping, well, not camping areas, but areas where you could certainly shaded, you know, family kind of contained areas for you to spend the day. The dam looks lovely. Now, there is a big problem in that I've parked there, I've naturally come this way. I have no idea where the hiking trail starts. None. So I'm just walking quite nicely, I don't mind, but I'm just walking aimlessly at the moment. Following activities are prohibited, so kind of feed me into this. Dams and breakers are public facilities, tourism sites, please keep it preserved. Can't take water. My phone's buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. As I say, this certainly doesn't look like the start of... Well, there is a hiking trail there, look. Can you see it up the side of the mountain? How do I get there? Now, this may well be my fault. This can't be it. No way. No way. But that looks great. I like that. Don't know if you can see it. I'll go like that. All the way up that side there, mountainside, It looks like concreted steps. But how do I get there? How on earth do I get there? I could certainly go up that side of the dam there, but that doesn't look logical. Maybe up that valley there. And there's not a soul to ask. Not a single soul. Solitary. There are worse places to be lost. I'm not lost, I know where I am. I'm at Shalkah Dam. My car's over there. I'm not lost, I just don't know where I should be going. There's a big difference. So they've got these lovely big notice boards, but considering the hiking trail is quite famous, just look over here. My phone's going crazy. Let me keep exploring. I'm normally pretty good at seeing hiking trails now, and that's what scares me. Now there is a big staircase here, so that will go up there. But then there'd be a big dam in the middle. That just doesn't seem, there is a staircase there. That doesn't seem like the start of a hiking trail that goes over there, does it? It would seem to be more that way, past the toilets, of course. Let me turn the camera off and I'll come back to you once I know more. Let's ask these gentlemen if they know where it is. I'm going to turn my phone off. Hello, gentlemen. Hello. Salam alaikum. Do you know where the hiking trail is? Yeah. How do I get there? Do you know which way is the hiking trail? Yeah. No, I'm going to walk. Just hike. Okay, up to the Hatta Dam. All right. So this side there. Super. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Got the feeling those guys wanted to tell me more. And thanks. All right then. So. So I saw a sign up here as I drove in that said dam. There it is, the brown sign. And it was, the road was closed off as I remember. That road's closed off. I had no choice but to park in the car park where I was. But anyway, just as a recreation area, look at this. Very nice. Well, okay, so it's going to be a few minutes walk to the dam. I'll see you there. Right, I'm a bit further up now. Does the hiking trail go up here? Or does it go to the dam itself? Let's go up. Because I'll tell you the reason. The reason I'm going to go up is because I got a 50-50 guess, left or right, and I decided I'm going to go left. That's the reason. But maybe I could see, oh, I don't know, maybe that road goes all the way around the side. Yeah. Let's go down. I don't use profanities that much. Profanity is a swear word. But if I was right and should have gone left, and now I'm wrong because I've gone right the way across the Sharjah mountains, swear words will be heard. Young children will, no, they won't mimic my behaviour. Right, what I'm betting on now, what I'm banking on, is that this road stays high. I can go right around the reservoir, yeah. do you know what? But let's be honest, unless there's a car park at that end, I would like to see some sort of, if this is actually the start of the hiking trail along this road, if there's a car park up there, this is fine. If not, let's have a white line along here and put some signs on the floor for hikers, if indeed that's the case. All I'm doing is thinking out loud now. Right, so I've probably got best part of a kilometre to walk around that lake. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm an extremely happy man, and that's because if I'd gone left, I would have been using those swear words. I changed my mind, I went right, and I've walked around the dam. So you can see my dam now on the right hand side, which is lovely. To be honest, I'm kind of pleased that this car park is now shut. So I've had to walk around. I'm going to start the Garmin now. Now I actually know where the hiking trail starts. Now I'm not even still sure if this is the hiking trail, but certainly I've heard about these steps. I seem to remember reading something like 300, not 300 the movie, 300 steps. So I'm in what is probably, I don't know how to describe this, the car park at the end of the dam. So the dam is there, the body of water's here, then the car park. This gate was shut. Is it a fair assumption that it'd be open on the weekends? I would say so. And if I do this with the camera and do this with the camera, you'll see a lot of steps. Now, this is going to be a hard effort. This is a west-facing set of staircase. So let me press start on the watch, asking me questions. This looks like quite a tough physical activity going up here. So let's see, let's get on with it. I won't count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You get what I'm doing here, so I'll let you count for yourself. Okay, I'll let the camera run for a few minutes. And this is where I'm walking. It's absolutely lovely. We're about, I don't know, 30 steps, 40 steps. There's already a rest area. Yeah, thank you. I might be using the next one though. There's me laughing. I know the UAE love world records. Wouldn't it be nice to have a world record longest escalator? Don't you dare, Ras Al Khaimah. Don't you dare. Plenty of birds. Not too many singing up here. When an old joke about bird migration. Why do birds fly south when they're migrating? Because it's quicker than walking. Oh no. Well, there's a breeze just hit up, but if I'm being honest, it's not a cool breeze. Yeah, very warm. Pulse of 141. Yeah, very short and sharp films here. I just checked the camera down there about 100 steps ago, and it said the camera had overheated, which I'm not in the slightest bit surprised about. To say it's hot here is an absolute understatement. I've just got a breeze again, and this breeze is just hot. The breeze below was actually like the hot air through an oven when you open the oven door. Below the breeze on these concrete steps was painful. Let me go and have a quick look up here. I'm telling you, you've got the sun reflecting on up, Got the sun straight down into you. I'm guessing in the sunlight, 46, 47, feels like 50, 55. Unbelievably hot. So short, sharp film here. What a view though. I'm not nowhere near the top yet. The top, hopefully the camera's still running, is up there. All right, I'll turn the camera off, see you up there. I'm going to call these the Shalkah Steps. And I know it's the hottest time of the day. Like I say, these have been baking, literally baking all day in the sun. There's no doubt you can fry an egg on that, no doubt about it. And you can't even have your steak medium or rare, everything's going to be well done. These steps are burning my feet. I'm not saying my feet are warm. I wouldn't be surprised if the soles on my trainers are not melting. And just like, I was going to say some American police, but I won't start saying all that. This is a real kick in the teeth here, right at the end. The steepest part of the staircase seems to be right here. I've been ascending for about 13 minutes now, continuously. And I've not been hanging around. But look at this. I'll put the camera in front so you can see the view. I'm not appreciating at all. There's nowhere to stop either and rest because it's all in the sun. When do you do this hike? When do you do the Shalkah Steps? First thing in the morning. Ooh, no doubt about it. Sun will be on the other side. Be like chalk and cheese. I can't even take my hat off because I'll burn in the sun. Wow. I sent 100 meters. Are you kidding? I read 300 steps. I think they meant 3,000. Come on. I'm nearly there. Wow. Right, last flight of stairs. What am I saying, 50 steps? In my younger days, I'd have considered running a little sprint finish. But what you're seeing now is actual fact, a sprint finish. My pulse was 155 just when I stopped to turn the camera off and on, let it cool for a second. When you consider maximum heart rate, a good approximation is 220 minus your age. So my maximum heart rate is only at 165 and I'm in the 150s. No wonder. I'm just thinking, why am I thinking? This was going to be just a little pleasant. I've been working in Dubai today. I thought I'm driving back this way, stop in, a bit like a refresher, bit of pick me up. Come on. I'm 52. I'm 54. Come on. 159. Wow. I'll get some suntan. Wow. Oh dear. Just a fraction under 20 minutes to get up. Now, Okay, guys. Wow. I can say I've recovered a little bit now. Feel much better. I suppose there's lessons to be learned. I've got water, I've got mango, I've got dried fruits. I could carry on. Now let's talk about what's behind me first. Yeah, out there definitely seems, well, there is another trail that continues on, and it looks like it kind of makes the lollipop head. You go up and maybe you turn left, there's a building up there, whether it's just shade or an old farm or something, but the trail looks like it goes there. And then there's one looks like it comes back from further round. So that'll be my next exploring here. Also, you won't be able to see, but there's a big jeep trail that goes up there, excuse me. Big jeep trail, which once again I've heard about these jeep trails in Wadi Showka. There's some off-road journeys, I dare say that is one. And there is a notice board at the start of that jeep trail. So that's definitely something that I'll come and explore as well. It looks like those 300 steps are just sort of the gateway to adventure. It's like a bit of a probation period. If you get up those steps, you have the key to Pandora's box. And if you choose to open Pandora's box, then you get to see what's inside. I actually had a stone melted into my trainer. So, just for today, I just call them the Shalkah steps. I'm not going to count them. If there's 300, 500, 1,200, it makes no difference. It takes approximately 20 minutes. It's a lung-busting, extremely hot, extremely not very much air conditioning or wind. There is no secret to getting up these steps. I mean, I can see them winding down there. There's no secret. It's not like save a little bit to the end or go out hard. I would say the first step, you're in economy mode. It's all about getting to the top. It's not how you get there or what time you get there. Slow wins the race. Now coming up, I was quite pleased because it was almost like one big step on each step. I don't like it when the steps are just kind of offset like this now. My stride length a little bit longer going down. So I've got all the weight always dropping into my left knee. So I'm going to alternate it and right, 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 left, left, left. Here's a bit steeper. I think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's actually very hard. Fatigue. All the muscles are dying. All the muscles are saying, hang on a sec, we just got you up here. What are you doing? It's just as hard coming down. Maybe those rest areas are actually for when you're coming down, nothing to do with when you're going up. And the thing is, the steps are actually sloping slightly downhill. So it's hard work slowing yourself down on these steps. If you think I'm kidding, if you think I'm kidding, come and do it yourself and tell me what you think. It's all well and good being a keyboard warrior, looking at me and saying, oh, that looks easy. Yeah, you come and do it. I'll see you there. I'll see you at the bottom anyway. Nearly at the bottom of this staircase. I feel like I'm descending to the gates of hell. Wow. I read somewhere, I do remember reading about this staircase. As I said, I saw 300 steps. I'd question that. I'd definitely say there were more than 300. But it's an irrelevant number. But what I did remember reading was the hiking trail is about 8 kilometres, which is sort of 5 miles-ish. Give yourself 2 to 3 hours. And it's for families. Here in the UAE, 8 kilometres of hiking in these mountains, I would suggest is not a family activity. If your family, just say for instance the 2 very fit parents and the children were born in the mountains of Kenya and Ethiopia or on the foothills of Mount Everest and the family name has got Sherpa written in it, yeah, it might be okay. But the average European family, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a couple of unprepared parents, absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance. But the good thing is, I think you'd realise this on the stairs. I mean, I don't know, I was a PE teacher for many years. I don't know many school children that would have got up here without stopping, without questioning, without not enjoying it at this time of day, in this heat, etc, etc, etc. It's a tough climb. However, I am going to come back. I'm going to come back and do the whole thing. Maybe I'll do it first thing in the morning. And maybe my views are completely different on it then. But what this has done, this has completely whetted my appetite. Isn't it? Look at this now, the placebo effect. Oh yeah, I could do this easy. I might just pop back up. Yeah, this has definitely whetted my appetite, if not wetted my shirt, as I'm fairly well soddened in sweat. Being a bit of a selfish introvert, somebody who doesn't particularly like other people, I like my own company best. I've loved the fact that, apart from the two guys that gave me the good advice where the trail started, and that was just a general point in this direction, it wasn't with any authority. They knew where it was just that communication issue. In about 20 metres, I'm going to be in shade. Oh, I am looking forward to it. And I'm going to take this hat off now. What a relief. I got shivers. Got shivers down my backbone doing that.
In 600 metres at the roundabout, take the fourth exit and stay on Al Sadd Road.
There you go. Just in case you're not sure where Wadi Dam hiking trail is, my Google Maps has just come back online and it's told me in 600 metres, take the exit. So I think I've got about 600 metres to go. Thank you, Google Maps. Just when I needed you, you were there. Just very quickly, when I was on the bottom car park, I remember this flight of stairs or a walkway up, and I said, I wonder if that's the way to the hiking trail. Just some advice there. You see that climbing frame behind me? I'm recommending you don't go on that. That doesn't look like it's got many minutes left of this world. Certainly with my weight on it, I'm sure it would collapse. Right, I remember seeing a staircase. So I'm going to keep looking for that. Oh yeah, here it is in front. Yeah, I don't like it when my friends, they start quoting really obscure quotes and do accents I've not heard. I got some friends who are actors and musicians, and it's quite embarrassing when I go for dinner with them. I just sit there quiet and think, what are you talking about? And I just laugh occasionally, awkwardly. I'm going to do the same. You know, those that were bullied as children end up invariably being bullies. So here's me saying I don't like it when people quote obscure quotes, but I like a bit of Max and Paddy. Go to YouTube, it's all there. Max and Paddy, The Road to Nowhere. And always thinking. So I'd like to think, even though steps are quite big, I'd like to think I've saved a bit by coming down these big steps. I'd like to think. I suppose only time will tell if that's the case. More steps though. I'm back at the exploration truck, so let me know what your thoughts are on the Shalkah steps. Let me know your thoughts on my performance. Hit me up in the comments. Please like, subscribe, do all that stuff that helps my channel. I'm always out exploring for everybody's benefit, including mine. See you all soon. Take care, guys. The English Explorer.